another day, another grind. This is round 3 and 4 from Spotify's tournament on River Amazon, Scottish Toast on Chaos Dwarves, and General Spotify on Lizardmen. So let's get down. Very interesting. So the Chaos Dwarves here, of course, with Dreshowen, the Ashen. Then we have the Chaos Dwarf Warriors, the Brezen, the Blazing Beards of Bazarak. We have a couple of Orc Laborers, which are just fodder. Then Hobgoblin Riders, one Death Shrieker Rocket Launcher. What is over here? The same. And then Infernal Guard. Couple of, yeah, basically chaff. So, and for Spotify. So he came with Tehetwine. I don't know how to call that, but you know who I mean. On a big old Saurus here. Yeah, let's see how that works out. Then Red Crested Skings with Feral Stegodon. So more of the offensive variant here. I think that Spotify is kind of trying out a little bit with the 2 losses here in the beginning. Maybe it is not much to do anymore or win. So Blessed Razor Dawn Hunting Packs coming in. Cohort of Huarl and more Feral Cold Ones, Cresteds. And on this side as well, couple of flanking material here. So yeah, let's move up and shooting here. The Death Shrieker rocket launchers, pretty nasty here against the Crested Skinks immediately. Well, here they kind of moved up away here, but those are kind of beaten up. But the woods are calling for Orc Laborer blood, and they're attacking here. We have Goblin Laborers as well. So, but the shooting, look at that. This is the blasting charges immediately deleting Red Crested Skinks. Tehwine here taking the point, and on this side Feral Stegodon beating up those Goblin Laborers and the other units. On the flank as well, getting off the Orc Laborers, and unfortunately, as you can see, yeah, we have a nice cast here, but the Granite Guard is moving away, and now Tehwine, no, the Feral Stegodon moving up should go here and try to, yeah, beat through, go for the Chaos of Blunderbusses. On the sides, really good engage. We have the Blessed Razordon Hunting Pack here from the side. They can probably shoot into those rocket launchers. And yeah, fighting-wise, I don't know. We have flaming arrows, so which hurts a little bit more. But now, from the sides, Feral Cold Ones moving in, Death Shrieker rockets offline. So Spotify got into the backline here and causing chaos, but on the sides, I don't know if you want to have this engagement here, plus those Blessed Razordon Hunting Packs, they're doing nothing. They're just chilling. Tehwayne here is kind of, you can't see, but he's having fun. You could hear that by his laugh. And now, yeah, backline gets kind of picked apart. The Infernal Guards with Fireglaves kind of still okay, but the Feral Cold Ones rampaged here and going for everything that they can get. Now, finally, the Razordon Hunting Pack coming in, shooting everything they can. Dreshoeth still looks pretty good. I mean, he burns a couple of those Saurians here, or Saurians, and for a little bit of a barbecue. On the other side, yeah, those Feral Stegodons, not that bad, but I mean, the Chaos Dwarfs still have a lot of mobility, which the Lizardmen are kind of lacking. Yeah, so Tehwayne here, he could maybe do another burning alignment somewhere and delete those Hobgoblin Wolf Riders or something. But yeah, we will see that in a moment. So once again, the front line just changed, right? Now the Dark Elves are on... the Chaos Dwarfs are on the side of Lizardman and the other way around. But this time, Spotify has more units with higher health pools that could probably help him out here. Still, the shooting is online here by the Chaos Dwarfs, which leads to a very, very interesting situation. But they're now getting crunched down, and I think that those little dudes trying to use their halberd axes or something like that, but this is not possible here. Croxagores going in and punching those down. I guess that it looks a little bit like the Lizardman will be victorious here. We still have one Death Shrieker here shooting on Tihuan, and that could be maybe a game changer when you think about it. When he goes down, leadership issues could be a problem here for the Lizardman. I don't know if that is a nice... you're deleting one unit, right? One, okay, elite unit maybe. But meanwhile, you also deleted your... I don't know if that was the best approach you could do. Okay, Death Shrieker is offline, and I think that now with the Razordon hunting packs here in the back, they can go for all the scrappiness here and pick apart all those running units. Tihuan here now in the trenches. He likes to be in the middle of the fight. So... where's Dresshoeth? I think Dresshoeth is down. I don't know what happened, but he is down. And the Lizardman finally, Spotify round 3, brings in a win. So, value-wise, really nice here with the Razordons. Also the cohort plus mobility. So, yeah, mobility was, I think, the way to go. When we look at the Death Shriekers, not that much value, and blunderbusses. I think that was a little bit too elite when you think about it. Yeah, and too chef focused. Even Dresshoeth wasn't really effective. So now round 4. And here we are, Pillar of Bone. It is the Phoenix King on Kiselev against the Lizardman and General Spotify. Round 4. Yeah, let's get into it and see what the Kiselev bring. The Kiselev come here with 1 Grom. Then we have the Things in the Woods, hiding in the woods. Very, very theme-centric. Kosovo Dervishes. We have Armored Corsairs, a lot of those. We have the Ice Witch and Streltsy here. 1 Streltsy unit plus Winged Lancers. Very, very interesting and mobile army. On the other side, Lizardman coming here with Saurus Warriors with shields. Good pick, in my opinion, against the shooting. Then we have the Razordon hunting pack. 2 Skink Skirmishers and one of the cohorts here. The Unbreakable ones. And this time, no calf. So yeah, let's fast forward here. Interesting. So first shooting, first blood drawn by the little Grom, and the shooting is really nasty. Riding also. So they're going for the Razordons, but I think the Razordons are pretty good when it comes to armor piercing damage. They can handle for sure a couple of those riders here. Things in the Woods going in. They can probably nibble down those Skink Skirmishers here. So good engaged on the flanks. Then on the other side you have a nice beating here onto the Armored Corsairs with great weapons. So yeah, that is cost effective. Even though they lose, it is very cost effective against those units. But Riders jumping into the back and probably breaking those units soon-ish. Nice ice witchcraft activated, but Gorok has to do a little bit of, fist to cuffs, right? He is here with his shield. Looks pretty cool, I have to say. The shield looks really nice. So he can defend and he can bonk. Even those big chads from Eastern Europe can't really withstand that damage. But how does the battlefield look? So all the skirmishing is kind of offline here for Kiselev. So Kiselev is on the back foot. Streltsy, unfortunately, now in melee fight. And I think that this broke them down. Yeah, things in the woods running off. The Saurus Warriors and the Red Crested Skinks doing their job. We have one Armored Corsair unit. And yeah, I think the Little Grom wasn't really effective. So let's look at that. Value-wise, not whatsoever. Maybe the Ice Witch can do a little bit of damage with her magic, but I'm not sure here whatsoever. Beating up a couple of those warriors, but Razor Dawns now will probably clean up all the units here that are left. So wow, that is very interesting. So Spotify started with 2 losses in a row. Never saw that before. Probably something new he experienced as well for a long time. But he came back, and that is very cool. So congratulations for Spotify to not kind of giving up and playing his best games in the 2 other matches. Little Grom will be taken apart by those Red Crested Skinks, and the Ice Witch, I don't know if she can kind of salvage the whole situation. It's probably not possible. Gorok was also a rock in the on the horizon. Sent one of those poor Streltsies flying, and yeah, they can't withstand against those Star Chamber Guardians. Temple Guard here even, wow. So he came up with a lot of crazy units here, which are probably okay. Maybe that was the rule in this tournament. And here we are. So Gorok, not a lot of value, but I think he disrupted the lines very well. The pick with the Saurus Warriors was pretty good. And this time, I don't know where the value is. I think that overall, the what is it? The Kiselev came with a very great weapon-centric setup because they don't needed shields. I think when you protect the Streltsy better, and strangely enough, the Winged Lancers didn't do a lot. Yeah. Little Grom as well, things in the woods. Well, guys, that's it from the tournament. And for now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.